Hi, and welcome to Heat Software's short video series on service management. I'm Rob Kelsall, and I'm joined by my colleague Alan Taylor, and in this session we're going to be talking about reporting and analytics. So Alan, when we've moved from this kind of traditional help desk system to a more mature service desk model, we're obviously going to get a lot of data points around services that we're offering, tickets that have been raised, time to close, cost of service, etc. All of that data is obviously very valuable to business in terms of making decisions on how to improve service going forwards. I know we have a lot of very nice, colourful charts in our solution. Maybe you can take some time just to explain how some of this data can be used to improve service quality.
Yeah, certainly, Rob. So within the Heat solution, as Rob mentioned, we can certainly take a lot of the operational metrics and create some of the data points. Dashboards for service desk managers, for service desk analysts, for service owners. Certainly all of that is data that can be quite valuable in understanding how has the business been operating. For example, a manager could pop in and take a look at incidents, go ahead and drill in and look across the team here. What are their active incidents by the owner? Maybe they want to explode that up to make it a little easier to see, be able to see that. But then take one slice of that, drill into that particular data point a little deeper, and then finally drill right into the underlying records and let me get right to the heart of the matter. If not, we could go back up, I could continue to data mine and research, or I could close that up. But the operational metrics are always those pieces that are pretty easy to find and pretty easy to get. But as you mentioned, a more mature service desk is not so much interested in just the operational pieces. They are very much interested in the costs to deliver these services. Now, some of those costs might be direct versus indirect costs. Some might be capital expense versus operational expense. Or they might be interested to see, well, what are the cost driver aspects for a given service, to be able to understand. If I'm looking at the financial service, what are all the costs involved to deliver this particular service? And we can see down through the list some of those. But what if I wasn't interested in some of those components? Maybe I'm not necessarily interested in the IT labor costs. Maybe I want to be able to segment out certain aspects of that. Or maybe I want to put the IT labor cost back in there, but I'm not so much interested in service subscriptions or purchase data. I can segment all of these pieces to what I'm really interested in that can help me understand the services that I offer to my customers. What does that really cost me? And that's true when we're trying to trend that information as well. In short, it's very easy for me to understand and report on incident load and volume loads, and that's all well and good. But at the end of the day, it's these financial aspects that truly differentiate a simple help desk in chaotic or reactive mode to taking IT to a true business value partnership and understanding where could we streamline and make not so much cuts, but make improvements in reducing our cost per service while maintaining customer service. And Heat can certainly support that through all of the analytics.
Excellent, thanks Alan. That's certainly some good insight into the kind of world of analytics and reporting. And I hope you enjoyed that brief session. That wraps it up for now, and we'll look forward to seeing you on a future session.